Imagine being the person at work who everyone turns to for clarity, the individual who can simplify complex ideas and foster a sense of unity within the team. How empowering would that feel? We're diving into the fascinating world of workplace communication, the cornerstone of successful professional relationships and effective team dynamics. But it's not always plain sailing. We've all faced those moments of miscommunication, the frustration of feeling misunderstood, or the challenge of articulating our ideas in a clear, concise manner. It's a universal struggle, but one that can be overcome. The art of communication is not an inherent talent, it's a skill. Like any other skill, it can be learned, honed, and mastered. It's about understanding the nuances, the subtleties, and the power of words. Becoming a master communicator isn't a skill reserved for the chosen few. It's an art that can be learned, practiced, and perfected. A common misconception about communication is that it's all about talking. But let me tell you, it's so much more than that. Communication is not a solo performance, it's a dance, a duet between speaking and listening. Picture this. You're at a conference table, passionately explaining your ideas. But what if no one is really catching your drift? You're talking, but not communicating. Many fall into the trap of equating communication with the ability to speak eloquently. However, true communication involves understanding and being understood. It's about listening with empathy, decoding nonverbal cues, and responding effectively. It's about creating a dialogue rather than delivering a monologue. Imagine if we all took a step back, listened more, and made an effort to understand one another. The workplace would transform into a hub of collaboration and innovation. So let's debunk this misconception. Remember, communication is a two-way street. It's not just about getting your point across, but also understanding the viewpoints of others. So what's the most commonly used tool to improve communication at work? It's not a fancy gadget or a high-tech app, it's active listening. This isn't just about hearing words, it's about understanding the message behind them. It's about paying attention not only to what's being said, but also to nuances, like tone of voice and body language. It's about showing empathy, understanding, and respect. Now, how do we practice active listening at work? Simple. When someone is speaking, focus your attention on them. Don't interrupt, don't judge, just listen. Ask clarifying questions if necessary, and provide verbal and nonverbal feedback to show you're engaged. Remember, it's a dialogue, not a monologue. Active listening is powerful. It fosters trust, encourages open dialogue, and promotes understanding. It can transform workplace communication, making it more effective, productive, and meaningful. Active listening isn't just about hearing what's being said, it's about showing empathy, understanding, and respect. It's about creating a dialogue, not a monologue. By now, you're probably wondering, what's in it for me? Well, improving your communication skills can open doors you never knew existed. Let's delve into the benefits of honing these skills. Firstly, imagine the harmony of a workplace where everyone understands each other clearly. Misunderstandings are minimized, fostering better relationships among team members. You get to be part of a cohesive, efficient group, and who doesn't want that? Secondly, consider the impact on productivity. Effective communication eliminates unnecessary back and forth and confusion. You save time, and we all know time is money. Lastly, think about job satisfaction. It's no secret that people who communicate well tend to be more satisfied in their roles. They feel heard, understood, and valued. So you see, communication is like the grease in a well-oiled machine. It keeps everything running smoothly. Improving your communication skills isn't just about becoming a better coworker, it's about becoming a better you. Now it's your turn. What steps will you take to improve your communication skills at work? This is not a rhetorical question, but a call to action. It's time to reflect on your communication style. Are you an active listener? Do you communicate with clarity and purpose? Or do you often find yourself misunderstood or overlooked? Identify the areas that need improvement and make a plan to address them. Perhaps you can start by practicing active listening. This involves not just hearing the words, but understanding the message. Or maybe you need to work on being more assertive, expressing your thoughts and ideas confidently and respectfully. Don't hesitate to seek feedback from your colleagues. They can provide valuable insights into how you're perceived and how you can improve. And remember, practice makes perfect. The more you practice, the better you'll become. Remember, the journey to effective communication is a marathon, not a sprint. But with practice and persistence, you can cross the finish line with flying colors.